Hello, hello, everybody. Should be flipping momentarily. Or at least, by the rules, we're supposed to be flipping right now. We'll see how strict they are, see if they give them a minute allowance. We're sitting at, yeah, 40. I mean, we're just literally missing like 2 people, so the team should be okay. I'll be looking for a level 463 guy. Any second? Any second? Do I have leadership chat turned off? Yeah, no I don't. Okay, there we go. Good now. Yeah. No flip just yet. 48 versus 49. Super close. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so welcome everybody to this HCA matchup between Jäger and Yoko. Go ahead and remove this. I'll be looking for the 463 level guy with 2 characters in his name. 2 characters, 2 characters. 2 character guy. 463, 2 character guy. 463. Don't see him just yet. It could be building the artillery gun. That too. Don't see him. Don't see him. Okay, there he is. Okay, roger. Perfect. Great. We'll grab the operator role and we'll jump on over to, we'll go to right HQ. Just played PHL last night on the console scene. Got a good game against from commanding 22nd versus SAS. Go and jump into the clouds. Here we go, Jig Squad. Alrighty, so yes, Purple Heart Lane. Now remember HCA no prep. Obviously, not much time for teams to really get together with truck snipes, plan those out, coordinate. Really too many in-depth truck routes. However, we do know teams in Hell Let Loose can be very innovative. I'll be kind of curious to see how much they were able to whip together in just a few minutes. 30 minutes before the game time. They have any old threads as far as, say, hey, if we line up the AT gun here, we put this over there, we should be okay. Yeah, streamer modes. 30 seconds. We'll try to get a good view. We'll get off of the commander here in the supply truck. 1 second, everybody. Okay, 15 seconds. So the truck snipes will be coming down the main road, if anything, I think, if they're going to do any impromptu stuff. Everything looks okay. This is a classic house to hit some shots on right there. For some HE splash. Flak position is going to be the middle point. Trucks coming over to the right. Now this road. Staying over to the right side. No shots. This is a decently okay. I mean, this road is known to be absolutely treacherous. Okay, more bodies jump out. Hey, okay. They were able to take advantage of the no prep situation. What do we got going on over here? Oh, no. Oh, no, buddies. Oh. Yeah, I mean... Oh, the artillery right as they got done bandaging. Truck routes on Purple Heart Lane, man. We'll go one truck, wind to the river. Middle is going to look okay. Transport truck coming over here to the far right. And it looks like the Axis are going to have a nice opening advantage. It was just, I mean, for the Allies, on Flak position, just too narrow. I mean, everything is just so open, man. There's barely any cover. Some of these players are going to die 20, 30 times. I mean, these first 10 to 15 minutes, all the open ground, the MGs, the artillery, the tanks splashing HE around what little cover there is. First casualties begin to come in. Yeah, I mean, when you're driving around Purple Heart Lane, you're trying to remember to make that perfect turn on the bridge, trying to remember which rivers are deeper than others, and you got to approach it at certain angles. And then combine all that with the chaos of general opening. It can be tough sometimes. Anyways, the Axis are going to come away with the first cap of the game, and Fallschirmjäger will set up here. Post cap. There we go. There's the sound we're looking for. Now, Purple Heart Lane is going to have a lot of opportunities for deep airheads. Yoko, I've never casted Yoko. I don't know how aggressive they're going to be here today. Will they try to drop an airhead at the 1 hour, 20-minute mark? Will they look to just play it nice and conservative? Maybe they're more just, hey, let's slowly grind the ground forward. Let's not take any too big risks. There are teams like that. On the other side, there are plenty of groups that play really aggressive, and they throw everything at these super aggressive or super crazy pushes. Empty. Yes, kid. Murphy, over here to the left side. Purple Heart Lane, though, so much open ground. MG42s tend to love this map. MG players, overall, have themselves a grand old time. Once they figure out how the front line is forming, they get to their favorite MG spots, and then they just break it on in. Middle point, Duke Bridge. 1 MG up here, back on the roof. We see Belgian gates being built. But we have the Allies. I got to remember that the Allies are up here. So yeah, they can build hedgehogs. They can give themselves a little bit of a boost. We'll have to count, just like we did with Climbers United on Foy. We'll have to count the number of MGs as we get later into the match here. We're going to have plenty of long-range engagements today. Don't expect it to get too intimate. Unless the tank battles swing in favor of one side. And then see the armor switch on over to infantry blasting duty. The infantry will push up. We'll make our way into the more urban areas, like around Douve Bridge, and then some of these rivers over here. This guy takes down Ceradora. Airhead will be ready in about 40 seconds. Like I mentioned before, I don't know how aggressive Yoko will get. But we'll find out. Some teams drop it as soon as it's off cooldown, man. You have supplies coming over here to the back. Garrison network for the allies looks good. No backline penetration just yet. Mike squad over here to the far left. Watching that. Over here to the right. Yeah, I mean, we have good edge-to-edge coverage. And keep, well, I'll say it for the 30th time so far. But all the open field will make it a little bit easier to patrol everything. The only thing I've seen in the past that the Allies got to be careful of is a sudden front door push on Douve Bridge. It can be easy to think that, hey, we have a tank here, we have some infantry protecting this area. It's all going to be okay. But a tank will get knocked down all of a sudden. Infantry will establish some OPs across the river, right there, maybe like right there behind that building. And suddenly they'll gain a little bit of an edge, and they'll rush forward and get some more OPs behind these buildings, capture this area, and next thing you know, it becomes a real big problem. Plus, there are some good airhead opportunities as well. Gotta be oh so careful. Check my volume real quick. I have to, since I switch, yeah, okay, we're good. Since I switch between commanding and casting, I have different volume levels for all those things. Got to be mindful. But yes, so when I've casted Purple Heart Lane, that's usually the mistake I see with Douve Bridge. Teams commit too few up here. They get overwhelmed. The Axis able to push in. Look at the kill graph here. Yeah, so far just starting off nice and slow. The gap is only 40. Keep in mind, just keep that in mind. The Axis off to a good start, of course, with that first camp. Let's go ahead and go through and count the MGs. We have Engel down there to the bottom right. That's 1. Furious. 2. On this... on one of the few points of elevation on Purple Heart Lane when it comes to these outside points. And that's what makes it so easy for artillery, tankers to... because they know where the MGs are going to be. It's not like other maps like SME, SMDM, where there are so many different spots to look for. Purple Heart Lane, you can really focus on a few. Yeah, we counted 2 so far. This will be number 3. What about over here in the back? Nope, okay. This is number 4. We have Virus 13. Rocket goes over. Number 5, Kuro. Number 6, Camille. 6 NGs for Yoko. Can we get number 7? Number 7, anybody? Number 7? Number 7? Okay, looks like we're going to go with 6 MGs for Yoko. So powerful on a map like this. Camille. Line still looks very stable. Yoko dedicating a few more bodies over here to the far left. But Bolshemaker just has to hold on to a little sliver here, and this should be generally okay. Just gotta be careful the Easy Squad doesn't send out a call for help. Make sure that people respond to that. Sentryist. Down there. Shots coming into the back. At the Jumbo 75. Supply truck coming over, dropping off some extra boxes, most likely to make it as easy as possible for the tankers to build as many rep stations as they want to. Cute rookie. Maybe looking to put up a garrison. Oh, no, we have a garrison right there. We should be okay. Dewey coming over to the right. Turns over to the left. Do have one heavy that's pushing up to over here. Take a look. Tiger. Don't think we've seen any vehicles going to drink just anymore since the beginning. We had that transport truck air over there to the far right. But besides that, everybody's done a good job driving after. Tiger takes one round, gonna back up here. Re-angle a little bit. Remember, the heavies have a little bit more lenient. It could be a little bit more... What am I trying to say here? They don't have to be as careful as they used to. Now they could take 3 shots to the front from an enemy heavy versus the 2 before. So they could take 1 shot, analyze, maybe have some extra time to figure out where the tank is. And then once they take 2, they go, okay, let's get out of here. Not like before where you take 1 shot, you're immediately rushing back to cover. Front door of Dew Bridge begins to get a little bit spicier. This is why I was talking about, man. If you're the Axis, dedicate as many bodies front door as you possibly can. Seen it work plenty. I've seen it work a lot. Got a Panther here to help support as well. This guy underneath the bridge. In the water. Trying to jump back to safety, but not able to make it. If you're just joining me today, everybody, I am your host, Smithers, for this HCA matchup between Fallschirmjäger and Yoko here on Purple Heart Lane. In this PC tournament, the maps are decided 30 minutes before game time. So neither team really has a chance to prepare for anything. That's what makes the beauty of it. In some other leagues, you have teams that prep all week long for the upcoming match. But not here. Not here. Precision strikes are ready now, too. No airheads from either side just yet. Backline of flag position kind of open. Yoko sacrificing radar back here for more front door spawns. We're going to take a look at the backline. Now, all this, prime opportunity for a nice backline garrison. You have supplies down here from the Axis ready to go, just in case they want to place a new one. But man, no radar back here. A scary, scary game, man. Fallschirmjäger, see you teams that are known to figure out a way to get people in the backline. Fallschirmjäger not having any luck, though, so far today. Remaining today for Yoko is Kyer. Yoko looking really... Have everybody saying Yoko? I don't know if I've been saying Yoko or Yoka. Yoko. Yoko. Looking really good. Line moving up nice. Hold on. Oh, we did have a tiger. Got taken out down below behind the hedge. Raspberries. Right here. Beginning to penetrate the buildings. This is what I was talking about. And once they're able to secure this area, you could drop an airhead back here behind this wall. Over here to the right. I mean, there's a lot of good spots. The Fallschirmjäger can't underestimate that. I mean, you got to give up. I mean, there's nothing really over here to the left side. They would have to pull bodies over here from the right and send them front door. Another tank taken out over here to the right side. Hands are 4. Okay, so Yoko has lost a P4 and a Tiger here in the past couple minutes. Transport truck. Kicks it. Oh. Wonder what his plan was. Airhead plane called in over here to the back. Going to the west side of the west of the garrison over here. Now, for those of you watching from the console scene, Airhead's much louder on PC. Much, much louder. We'll see if Yoko responds. No spawn on the garrison just yet. Wow. Yoko. No bodies back here for the airhead. Okay, so Fallschirmjäger will get a free pass and be able to leak some SLs over here to the back line. Now, how many do they send? They have some ground to play with. There's no real... The right side looks bad, but once again, a lot of open ground that they still have to push through. It's a little bit easier to manage that in the area on Purple Heart Lane than it is on other maps. Panzer IV coming down below. Does the Panzer IV see the spawn wave? Most likely not. Murphy? F & Co? LA Blueberries? And a little bit of a circle here. I'm not sure what they're... Recon plane goes over to the front line. Panzer IV fires at something there. These raspberries going to the north. Fallschirmjäger is going to be able to leak some behind. Going to be very powerful if they're going to be able to get back here, man. Going to be very, very powerful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Low cut. Too deep, buddy. Too deep. Can't swim yet. That's not till Vietnam. Yoko. Able to get a decent chunk of bodies in the building, but they haven't been able to really get across just yet. 76 anchoring the middle of the bridge. Oh, what do we got there? Nagat has come around to the back, so Fallschirmjäger does get one SL at least. And they'll most likely target back here somewhere. Now, Yoko does have a garrison to the south. Very interesting how they've been able to keep that up the entire time. I'm surprised this one hasn't been dismantled and moved up here to the border. And I'd be so curious what Fallschirmjäger does with that. We'll go take a little view of the AT player back here. They're coming up on a heavy, I believe, over here on the road. Mike Squad did just die. We have Ninele. Gotta play the smart, buddy. Gotta play the smart. He has Thompson loadout, which means he has a satchel and 4 mines. Here's the Panther engine. The Panther is pointed this way, though. Or on the back, ready to go with the repair torch. And I'm moving just yet. Waiting for the perfect time. See, this is the part where I want to stay here. I really do. But Sometimes this could take so long to resolve. That's the thing. Okay, Panther's going to push forward. And Lele, going to go for it. Is there any spawns by here? No, okay, I wouldn't expect so. And Lele. Going. Got to watch out for the squishiness. Yes, okay, goes on the main road. See if the tank spotter's looking this way. Empty is a little farther to the farther forward there. And Lele. Oh, decides to break off the chase. Yeah, okay, Panther streaming. Precision Strike called in. Oh, Precision Strike going out there to the front line. P-47s drop up. And it gets a Panther right there behind the building. Very nice P-Strike. Aye, Commander Cute Rookie. Barely got up there in time. B-47's coming in from the west side. Remember that, squad leads, that you can always angle the Precision Strike the most favorable direction. Don't just go with the default. Got to click it a few times and you'll get what you need. Panzer IV takes one round. Oh, but the Panther... Okay, it was from my AT gun. Never mind. Bolshemaker does get control over here of this building complex. It was looking a little bit scary earlier with Yoko dedicating a decent amount of forces here. And it looked like they were getting primed for a push across, but Bolshemaker reestablishes the position. Panther has pushed up well beyond the road, and Adele does put some AT mines down here. Squad lead. Yeah, the squad lead for the... Oh, damn. I feel bad for the allies. No squad lead was able to survive. And then attempt to go back here. Yeah, nothing. Oh, man. So we got to wait for the next airhead for them to get something. Let's go take a look at the overall kill graph, see how it's developing. Getting a little bit closer here. Allies closing the gap. Still, though, it's a very, very tough push, man. It's not like an SMDM where you shoot somebody and you're able to push up to a building and hold that building, or you keep going and up and forward to the next one, and on and on and on. Thus, able to control a decent amount of ground from peeking out the windows and listening to the footsteps outside. Now in Purple Heart Lane, you shoot somebody that's in a hedge. It's not like you're going to push up to that hedge and gain that ground. Because there's other people watching the open field. TAC Life. Axis haven't been able to get into the back line either. So both sides just gonna have to do what they can do here. We're trying to win the battle of attrition. GUI, also known as Graphic User Interface. Show everybody here what a sniper rifle looks like, POV. Maker may be tempted, Commander Cute Rookie may be tempted to drop another airhead here. As he saw the first one work out. So he may be thinking, hey, I did it once. What are the chances I could do it again? Stuka coming in over here to the bridge. Jumbo's backing up. Oh, okay, yeah, it's way far away. Never mind. Everybody's holding, man. One blueberry's alive back here. We do have one heavy, actually, that they go into the river. Go take a look. Oh! Panzer IV is going to come over, try to push it out, maybe? Panzer IV looks. Like you, Lee jumps out. Miniki. Yoko. I think they're building a repair station. Yep, repair station built. One crew member jumps in, Zermoon. Gonna try to back it out. Oh. Okay. Okay, you got about 4 seconds. Was it 5 seconds you have? 6 seconds? Something like that? To try to get it out. Oh, another one dies. Okay, hold on. Sean O'Don. Can he just reverse it real quick? He tries. And... Oh no, 3 crew members die. Maniki. And Maniki. Can he bag it out of there? Shot comes in. Maniki. No, Maniki dies, but they got it a little bit farther. Repair station is built, ready to go. Okay, we went through 4 crew members, everybody. See if we can get you more to spawn in, but I think the nearest... Oh. An heli. Does an heli still have his satchel? That's the main thing. He may be pretty bone dry back here. He already placed the mines down on the road. The crew's going to try to come back from this garrison, and we got to see the end of this, of course. Front line looks stable, nothing going on. They're grinding forward. Everybody's just dying over and over again on the front line. No breakthroughs, no airheads. Everything still looks okay. P strikes are going to still be on cooldown for a few minutes at least. Okay, here comes the crew. They got it out of there little by little. You just need a lot of bodies. You only got a few seconds in order to back it up a little bit. Here comes Maniki, Sean O'Don. Maniki jumps It's got to get... Okay. Jumps in. Gonna back it up a little bit. And... Oh, they get it out. Beautiful teamwork. You love to see it. That is great. Absolutely perfect. Nice job, buddies. Took you about 5 bodies, but hey, you got it. That's what matters. Teradora. $50 minutes left to go. 2 heavies over here to the back. 1 light tank, recon. Mine continues, everybody. $49 minutes left to go. I mean, the Allies holding the ground, man. They are no way out of this. Yoko hasn't, at least from what I've seen, committed an airhead or tried an airhead over here to the top northeast. That's what, at least what I would do. We have 1350 munitions, 945 manpower, 585 fuel. Looking very healthy for these two teams, or for Fallschirmjäger. So got plenty in the tank. Fallschirmjäger has gained a little bit of edge in the fragging, but once again, it's... We have a little bit of... Oh, Yoko's starting to get up to the border a little bit. One supply guy over here to the far back. And Nelly. Not too sure what Nelly's doing. Maybe thinking about an AT gun spot. Dropping supplies for that. Expo boxes for mines. Not too sure. question is going to be, when will the Allies say, all right, it's time? They drop some smoke here on the bridge. They try to rush their tanks across and make a dash for the point. Because remember, you can't just go across anywhere. You gotta use the bridge. Tankers are switching to smoke to try and help out the infantry here. Over here to the back, we do have Frias. An angle, MG42 set up, ready to go. Providing some nice overwatch. One tank crew over there to the back. Now I think the Allied Peace Strike may be ready. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, I think it was a little bit later. Another airhead plane. That's, oh, there we go. There's the spot. Up there in C3. Drop to the far, far top. Now, Fallschirmjäger should have heard that, yeah, Mike Squad and them are going back. This guy and Nanelli should be able to intercept it just fine. Yeah, airhead will be landing in about 15 seconds. And they got another 30 seconds to get there. Be okay. Now, I don't think the Nelly with that, I'm assuming the loadout, that one doesn't have grenades, if I remember correctly. Airhead on its way. No strafing run or bombing run, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. Airhead goes warm. Wild Lady's over there, just as a backup. Nanelli jumps over. No strafe. Oh, there's a strafe. There's a strafe. Will it come in time? Yeah, it will not. All right, airhead, take it down. Nanelli. Yeah, with the strafes, man, you gotta be. You gotta drop that thing. Enough time, but just in order for. Avoid the dismantle. Gotta give him a few extra seconds ahead. I try to drop it as soon as the airhead goes live. Or, well, as right before the airhead goes live. That way, as it's landing, you gotta think about, at least I do, I think about people having their grenades ready. I try to get those kinds of folks. Astonishingly even game. I mean, the map situation right now is just a matter of just a result of the terrain and what each side has to work with. But I mean, look at these frags, man. 927 to 923. That's amazing. No backline threats whatsoever from either side. Everything is a straight line across, man. Amazing. 41 minutes. I'm trying to make sure I keep an eye out for the big tank push across. As the boat bridge, I mean, could be a thing of chaos. D-strike over there to the back. We'll take a look. Q rookie, 1 for 1 on P-strikes. This is coming in from this side. D-47s destroy the artillery destroys the repair station, and oh, Q'd rookie goes 2 for 2 on P-strikes. What a good feeling as commander. Oh my, such a good feeling. But Allies really can't gain too much here. They have 2 heavies to the back, but it's a long way forward. Plus, they probably have an idea that there's another heavy over there to the back somewhere. Until they feel like they have total armor advantage, they don't want to take the risk. Push across. We got... let's take a look, see what tank this one is. Panther, I think? Sounds like a Panther. Yeah, okay. Now, if they were able to knock out this one, then... okay. Then we could see a little bit of a dash up here to the front to wipe out the infantry. But now, as long as this heavy stays alive, it could just postpone any push by the Allies. I'll buy time for the other heavy to get up here. Trying to get that MG up there. Yeah, on this side of PHL, there's not really much to work with when it comes to elevation. So you're forced to deal with these kind of angles as a sniper. Trying his best, man. "36 minutes. Yoko has pushed Fallschirmjäger back across the boat bridge there on the west side. Now we got to see if they're able to maybe shove that tank forward to exploit that, and they could create some type of ramp over there to the left side of Duke Bridge. Once you're able to start leaking some SLs around and Fallschirmjäger has to dedicate some more bodies over here, then we could see a nice little dual attack going on, front door, and then on the left side. Oh, no! Oh, damn. You missed that jump, man. That's it. You're done for. It's a little bit short. D-strike called in over there to the right side. Actually, I think it was misplaced. Oh, yeah, it was definitely misplaced. Somebody had the... commander just had the wrong ping, maybe. Bring up some dirt. Which means Axis Commander is going to have one more peace strike, and I think the Allied... Yeah, the Allied Commander should have one more as well. Now, you can get 4 peace strikes in a game, but you got to drop the first one by the hour 5-minute mark, probably. Central placed. Take a look at the frag graph again. Oh man, look at that. I mean, I would love to see these two teams fight over like SMDMA network or SME checkpoint. That'd probably be a really good match. Dead even. Airhead plane called in. Yoko trying another little spot back here to the northwest of Duke Bridge. Gonna be right by that garrison, so it should be pretty easy for the Allies to respond to. Raspberries are making it across, though. So that's what I'm saying. They could leak some SLs over there from this side. Get on over and flood some OBs, because they got a lot of ground to work with, man. They have plenty to give up. Allies still have... Okay, there's just one tank. Okay, we have 2 more tanks coming out of top right HQ, pushing up here. Greyhound coming over towards the middle. Yeah, that's the thing on Purple Heart Lane. There's really no chance for you to drive a supply truck around, even a Jeep, really. I mean, they're going to spot you. Everything is just so open. Airhead does land, but I think they do have an SL. Yeah, they do. Okay. Take it out. All good on the airhead. Bomber run called in front door. Heavy tank destroyed on the main road. Raspberries begin to get a little bit closer to Duke Bridge. We do have a Panzer IV diving the hard camp. We'll go get a POV that P4. Can burn a whole bunch and cause a ton of damage. Oh, but they're gonna hit a wall. Another rocket to the back. I think may have engined it. Yep. Oh, the P4's run is going to come to an end. Now, the gunner's still in there. Increment get out. See if they can burn any OPs. Yep, sure do. Good job there, buddy. Went over here to the left. Get another outpost. Use his pistol. Take a second to reload. Gonna peek, gonna peek, gonna peek. Gets another one. Oh, very nice. Just because your tank is engine doesn't mean you have to go down with the ship. Able to do a decent chunk of damage there. I think they burned 3 out or two outposts. And I think they got the garrison as well. Yep, they got a half truck over here. The allies do, so it should be okay. Army run coming in. Rocket takes out the P4. Bolshemiger holding on here. Oh, Sherman tries to back up. Can't get out of there in time. Oh, the Sherman to the right. They get some rocket shots. Now this is where the Axis could really use that airhead. Fortunately, it's going to be on cooldown still for them. Bolshemiger tanker just trying to hold this ground. Not looking to do anything risky here. Airhead called into Douve River. Over there to the east, trying to help to support that push there. Gosh, if they only... I mean, if only they would know that there's no radar coverage back there, they probably could have attempted something to the southeast, and it could have worked out. That's a... man. The benefit of admin cam, am I right? Trust me, there's been some games where I look back on rewind and think, oh my gosh, if I only would have known. They had no radar there. Oh, that's crazy. That's part of the game too, is where you assume the enemy has a garrison or something in that location. Sometimes they don't. That's the psychological part of hella loose. Your assumptions can sometimes be the death of you. "27 minutes left to go, everybody. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this HCA PC tournament matchup between Fallschirmjäger and Yoko. Here on PHL so far, despite the bloodbath, only been one capture, and that is how PHL goes. Allies trying to get something going, but the grind on flag position is just brutal. One tank did make it across the bridge. A Jumbo 76, it looks like. Artillery strikes coming up here from Commander Cute Rookie. Yoko, 2 spaced out. Nice rocket down. Blueberry. Cat. And that guy. Oh, grenades, grenades, rockets, artillery. Another rocket, and it gets the airhead from Zed. Commander Kiar has to be really happy with the team's performance. And I'm... oh, it's deleted by artillery. On maps like this, as commander, you're looking at the map going, okay, good. We have good coverage. We have great spawns. We just gotta watch out for an airhead. That's all. And they just used it, so then you could start a little mental countdown timer as far as saying, hey, they used their airhead already. Should be Should be fine for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, progress coming on Doof. Axis really dedicating a whole bunch more bodies there now. I mean, honestly, they could probably send more. Well, maybe not. They got a few extra that they could send over. Not too much. We're here in the river, trying to make it out of there. Looks like he's not gonna be able to, though. Oh no, he's not in the river. Okay. Looked like he was. Looked like he was trying to swim around and get out of there. Allies holding on. Throwing a Stewie, I think, over there to the right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Brutal already hit. We'll keep the camera right here for a moment. Shoemaker, hold it on, man. You rookie. Moving the half track out of here. Getting a little bit too dangerous, especially with the arty falling so close. Basilicus. Allies have taken a beating here. They've been able to fight off everything that Yoko has thrown at them so far. Flag position, I mean, totally clean. Nothing there for the Axis to worry about. Frag graph. Good crap. Mamma mia, man. That is something else. Bombing run called into Duke Bridge. Commander Cute rookie. Getting a little bit nervous about this. This bombing run could be very nice. It's coming down to the south part. Plenty of targets. The Axis garrison is right beyond the border, though. So this will relieve some temporary pressure, or some pressure temporarily. They'll be able to respond on that garrison pretty quickly. Bombing run coming up. Gets one. Remember, the competitive average is around 3. Got 2. What a stalemate. .176 has made its way across the bridge, but not really much room for them to work with here. Peace strike called over by the middle. 76 takes a shot down below. Let's go check out the peace strike. It's coming in from this side. Panthers right there. P-47s. Cute rookies. 2 for 2. Can he go 3 for 3? Oh, he cannot go 3 for 3. Panther takes 1, but they're okay. Other one hits the building. Just too narrow of an area, unfortunately. Draping run coming afterwards. Get the crew member. Do they have a garrison nearby? Nope. Okay, so they will be down a crew member here for the next couple minutes or so. I mean, Allies have plenty of resources. 1,600 fuel. We got 650 manpower, then 870 munitions. $16 minutes. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to take a second and hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, don't be afraid to give a follow. Gonna have one more stream today around 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That'll be between Legion Condor, Ronin versus MIB, I believe. Once again, another random map. Airhead called in down to the south, right to the... below the medium there. It could work out. Gotta see if the tank gets the call. I mean, this front door is... Give props to Fallschmager. They are holding on, man. They have taken an absolute beating. But once again, the frags are pretty even, so that's a really good sign. Very alike teams. Okay, Airhead's going to be falling. Any responses here from Yoko? No, we got two tanks. P4, do they have a spotter? They do have a spotter. Airhead's going to be nice and clean. Okay, now it's going to be up to Fallschmager. How many bodies do they send on over here? How much time left to really make a decision on any other aggressive plays? The front door pushes have all been stopped. Oh! Damn. Ow. Never mind. Panzer IV did see it. I was about to say, Yoko, a little bit lacking on the airhead callouts today, but they got him. And Fallschmager will have one more airhead with about 3 minutes left to go. Obviously, not much time to really make something happen. I don't know what they do. Yoko got an airhead over here to the northeast. They must have called their airheads in exactly the same time. I don't see a front door push. Fallschmager has to dedicate a lot of resources there to front door to hold that. I don't know what you do in this circumstance. I don't know what you do in these circumstances. Cube Rookie, Wee 180. Trying to figure out where the spawn is coming from. Cube Rookie, how good of a shot is he? He's trying to run back. No, he gets cut down. You know, commanders usually don't spend a lot of time practicing their frags. Tends to be a little bit of a struggle as we spend a lot of time looking at the map. I know there's some shots I am responsible for when it comes to these pub games, or these competitive matches when I do have to shoot somebody. And I go, oh my gosh, I whiffed that one, bro. Mamma mia. How did I miss that? "11 minutes left. Oh, okay. Yoko beginning to wrap from behind. Gonna threaten these tankers' positions. And they won't be able to really set up too much for the final push. Airhead has been used. E-strikes. Once again, it's one of those situations where if I were to give any... I don't know what advice I would give. I don't know what that would be right now. You kind of just gotta hope that somebody's able to leak through, but on Purple Heart Lane... I just don't see it happening. Artillery strikes on the front line. Well, God, so evil. Been a little bit of a frag separation, just a tiny bit. But I think that's mainly due to tank splashes, MGs maybe. Now the tanker side for the Allies have made up the difference with infantry. Yeah, we all know how powerful the Allied HE rounds are. Tanks. Turn back around. And deal with the infantry threat to the rears. Last bombing run for Fallschirmjäger, coming right over the southern part of the point. Commander looking to just, once again, take off some of that pressure. Adler jumps into the river, trying to make his way across. Adler, oh! Not able to get there. Bombing run gets 3. Gonna get 4, gonna get 5, gonna get 6, 7. Oh, no, not 7. 6 the kills, though, on a bombing run. Not too shabby at all, buddies. Zuka fell to the top right, does miss the heavy. Half track, medium up there to help clean up this. Yeah, Yoko has gained some ground, but it hasn't been devastating. And it looks at this point, Fallschirmjäger is just going to be playing for the 2-3. They tried, man. They got to give them credit. They did everything. They did everything they could to make it work, but the map is just, and the layout, just not favorable to the Allies. If you lose the opening, unless you gain like a big armor advantage, then it's just gonna be, yeah, I don't know what you do. Like I said though earlier, I think it'd be very cool to see these two teams on a different map with like I said, SMDMA network, Pierce Farm, SME checkpoint, Utah wins 7. I think there could be some. It'd be a really solid match. Last airhead of the game called in right here, front door. They're going to give it another shot, see if they can catch Yoko with a little bit too much manpower dedicated towards middle. strafing run just a little bit off. Airhead comes over. Benagog. No nade there from Benagog. Panthers back there, but the Panthers got it. Yeah, the Panthers good. '76 just diving it. See if they can make some magic happen. Panther wiped. 75 in support. Oh, another rocket. And the Allied tanks are just going to book it straight south, I think. And just say, you know what? Let's see if we can do anything here. Yoko does have a decent chunk of spawns around. Bombing run coming through the bridge. 76 pushing. 70, medium 75 pushing. Bombing run gets one friendly. Remember, Fly's pretty much out of everything. Medium's going to roll around here. Yoko does have the spawn over here to the back, but they got a bunch of over here to the left side. No front door garrison. Ow! Yoko, or Fallschirmjäger desperately needs to get something up right there. They could potentially send it into overtime. Got a little bit of time remaining, but the... This would be so crazy. Yoko... Okay, there's... Actually, they got a garrison over here to these. For some reason, I didn't see that. Big spawn wave comes back. Okay, that'll be enough to offset it. Medium 75 is going to take a beating here. Oh, 1, 2 rockets. Looking for a third now. Oh, yeah, okay. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Yoko coming out with a 3-2 victory here today on Purple Heart Lane with a brutal meat grind of a match, as we see here with the frags. Very even. Just the, like I said, the layout favors Yoko heavily. Then you got these MG42s. Able to do a whole bunch of damage that way. Allied armor coming up big with the amount of frags that they were able to get. And yeah, just a very good game. All right, everybody, well, thank you for joining me. And I will be, like I said, live again this evening around 7:30 p.m. Eastern for another HCA game. We actually have... What's the... One second. Let me just see here. What do we have? Yeah, okay. So the next World Cup matches will be on Tuesday and Wednesday. France versus Spain. England versus Argentina. I won't be casting that, but that'd be cool. It's so cool. Live from SmithersCast, we're in Atlanta, Georgia for the World Cup semifinals. That'd be crazy. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time.